Hello everyone, welcome to the Geek Code. I am Penge, and this is my final crack at 60 seconds for now anyway. I might give it another go later, but we're gonna try it on easy mode. I know that's a bit of a cop out, but it's not cheating. My last two playthroughs of this haven't gone very well, neither of them, and in fact they've both gone quite similar. They've followed similar paths. Timmy ended up, the lad ended up running off into the waste. The daughter, I think she's called Mary Jane, can't remember now, basically got vaporised in the house because I didn't save her, and she didn't think to, save her own life by moving a few feet through the house. And the wife, I think she died of sickness once and dehydration a second time. But yeah, it's been very similar. Ted has gone mad both times as well. So we're going to try it. I just want to see if it ends. I just want to know if it ends. So we're going to do it on easy, so little by. So what's the... So you get more exploration time. You get... Oh, okay, so they've prepped the shelter. Holiday luggage for that suitcase. I don't know if that makes any difference. Trouble often. Unwanted visitors. Equipment still fragile, and you still get... Oh no, that's that one. So the equipment is sturdy. You get a few of that. A bit of trouble, and health issues are rare. So yeah, this... I must be able to do this. I get 20 seconds exploration time as well. Let's go. So here he is. Here's Ted. Now they're both in the same room. That helps. Wife is in the kitchen. Right, radio is in the front room. That's the scout handbook. Water. Where's the med kit? The med kit is there. Gas mask. The map is on the wall up there. The gun is tucked behind there. What's around the corner? Smashed into something. Okay, right, let's get that gun. Get the gun, Ted. Get the gun. And the map takes up... one. Okay, well, those bullets will do. Right, to the shelter. Axe still sticking out the door, I can't help noticing, Ted. Got some issues you want to tell us about, Ted? No? Right, kids. Come here, kids. Oh, she takes up more than 2 slots, does she? Okay. Oh, grab the padlock there. That's sort of unintentional, but grabbed it anyway. Right, grab that. Grab water. Now this is better. This is going well. Right, wife in the kitchen. Grab you, and might as well grab water while I'm here. Might need that. Right, let's head straight back. Oh god, I can't remember where the radio was. Where was the radio? It was in here somewhere. Was it in here? Gas mask. Oh, medkit. Get that. Oh no, I'm going to miss out on the radio. It's a disaster. Get the axe. No. But full complement of family, which I don't think has happened before. I've never rescued the daughter before. So we'll see how it goes. Hopefully it'll go well. So here we go. Day 1. Oh, lots of things. Okay, lots of achievements unlocked. So here they all are. Mary Jane. Finally. Okay, so this is good. A massive big bell jar of water. That helps. Yeah, no radio, which is a bit annoying. I should have made the effort. Right. All of us made it into the shelter a second before the blast. That was a close one. If you'd all go on your own, I could have picked up more stuff. I don't know why you don't just walk to the shelter. We remember hearing canned soup is healthy for you. We vaguely remember stashing some things in the shelter because there was no room for them upstairs. Turns out being messy works in our favour. So an axe, fine, cards and a checkers board. Inside the suitcase was the Boy Scout book. That's come in useful in previous ones, and a bottle of water. The shelves are full of cans, plenty of water. This is the best stock shelter we've ever seen. We've never seen another one, but we're sure this is a good amount of supplies. Yeah, it looks good to me. But at the minute, no one needs anything. What we wouldn't give to be able to enjoy the sunshine again. Yeah. Okay. So let's flick to day 2. Let's see how day 2 is going to pan out. Also, I'm not doing any conditions on this. I'm going to judge and assess things as it comes. I'm not being a no man. I'm not being a yes man. I'm going to be a easy life man. I hope the time will come to leave soon. Yeah. Right, no one needs anything, and we're not going outside because our neighbourhood is still highly radioactive, so I would suggest that's bad. What's that sound? A galloping horse. We rushed to the door and were greeted by 2 men dressed like they come from a medieval fair. Okay, we identified the source of the sound. One of them was holding 2 rocks and hitting them against each other constantly, while the other was skipping and pretending to be a rider. Said they were looking for an antique cup. Yeah, they want to look at the map. Okay, people on the quest for the Holy Grail. You can use the map. Don't ruin it. I will be cross. They seem friendly. Ah, hooray! Seem friendly enough, so we let them have a look at our map. They thanked us and offered us some supplies. Splendid. Oh, good. Oh, that's good. Can we spare some water? Water, water, water. Okay, so they all need a drink. We've got plenty of water. Off you pop. Have some water. Right, I'm not going outside because you're going to start glowing in the dark. Playing a game or two might be a good way to relieve the mood and take our minds off the problems of today and tomorrow. And hey, playing games is good for you, so why not give it a try? Yep. Okay, play some games. You've got a checkers board. You've got cards. I mean, in the last playthrough, one of them, the checkers board was missing half its bits. It does look like so again. You could invent a game. They played hide and seek. Okay. The longest round we were able to play lasted for 10 seconds, and that was only because the lights went out for a moment. Okay. Mary Jane is safe. Timmy's okay. Dolores is fine. Ted is fine. Good. Good, good, good. No supplies. We're not going outside. This is insane. We keep finding spiders everywhere. They're in our soup. They're in our water. We swear some of them keep coming back, and they are bigger every time we see them. Ugh. Can't go on like this. It's time to wage war on the spiders. Okay. Right. That would have been handy. I can't remember seeing that in my house. I'm not sacrificing a med kit. What am I going to do? Stick plasters on them. So it's time for the Boy Scout Handbook. In the No Man playthrough, I think it was, that came in very useful. It came in useful for lots of stuff, apart from mending rifles, which it trashed. But let's use that. I assume we're just going to roll it up and whack them, are we? We're just going to roll it up and smack the spiders, I'm assuming. Right, let's have a little look. We always knew books are precious. They are the perfect weapon for waging total war on insectoids of any kind. Fear will keep the local spiders in line. Yes, fear of the Scout Handbook. While chasing around the shelter, we found a misplaced water bottle. If you're playing hide and seek in a shelter, and you're not hiding very much, surely one bottle of water is going to be spotted. Anyway. Everyone is doing fine. Good. There we go. Splendid. Right, I'm still not going out because that's silly. Keep dreaming about the little things we did back in the day when there weren't as many bombs falling down on your heads. Again, this sounds like a dangerous place to live if you always had bombs falling on your heads anyway. Memories or not, we need to keep our heads clear and get a grip on reality ahead of us. Okay, so we need some water again. No one's eaten on day 6. No one's eaten the delicious soup. I'm not going outside. Yes, it is tough surviving. We don't want to end up dead in a wasteland ditch. No, I wouldn't look for... Are these dead people in a wasteland ditch? What a delightful picture. Well done. I didn't bring a pen. Who's doing this writing? Let's have a look at what day 7 brings. So trying our best to remain calm. Okay, so now they started saying they need food. Can they last that long without food? That's quite a long time then. I didn't know that. Right. I'm not going outside. But we are going to listen to the radio to see if anything happens. If nothing else, we can at least try and get some music. Oh. Yeah, that just sounds dreadful. Just tune it into something properly. We know that the government has not fallen. They're coming to save us. Yeah, we've seen this before. They didn't give exact dates, but they're not going to keep us waiting. So they're going to get in touch in a couple of days. Yep, everyone seems to be fine. So no supplies required. We're still not going outside. One thing you don't expect is a band of people all dressed in green showing up at your doorstep and claiming they take from the rich and give to the poor. That's what happened to us. Should we let them in? Yeah, they were cool last time, I think. He says, as they mercilessly and blindly rob me of all my things. They took my radio. You pilfering swines. Those merry men were not merry at all. They told us that we were rich and that we should share with the other 99% of the wasteland. They grabbed a few things and left. We couldn't do anything to stop them. Their green clothes were too damn hypnotising. Damn them and their green tights. They've nicked my cards as well. Oh, Robin Hood, you nefarious scoundrel. Right, okay, fine. I've lost my radio. The trash can is becoming full of empty soup cans, and that unmentionable bucket is overflowing. Both of them are attracting strangely glowing, suspiciously big insect life. Yes, well, time to swat at them with the Boy Scout Handbook then, because that worked before for the spiders. Let's go at them with a book. It's a very multi-purpose book. I like it. That was close. The nest of these glowing bugs might have been more than enough to drive us out into the wasteland. Roaches are the worst, but radioactive roaches. Yeah. So we are fine for food. Yep, still not going outside. It's high time we stop wondering what's going on. So how about tuning into a radio station? Well, I would do, but you let Robin Hood and his not very merry men nick all our stuff. Or certainly the radio. Right. Day 11. Ignorance is bliss. Okay, everyone is fine for the supplies. We thought phone calls were a thing of the past after the atomic bomb obliterated everything. A phone booth on the street is ringing. Okay. Timmy, you're good. You can run out and answer the phone quick. You're small, you're nimble, you're a Boy Scout, you're fine. And he's come back and he's not ill. So that little bit of exposure. We answered the phone, we could clearly hear a gasp of relief from the caller. Yep, they're from Hill Valley, that was nearby before. They're going to get back to us. So Timmy's fine. Everyone else wants water apart from Timmy. Okay, we've still got... Do you know what, Timmy? Might as well have some anyway. Seems awfully quiet outside. Maybe it's safe, maybe it's not. We won't know until we go out. Now, I can't remember before when it became not dangerous. But yeah, let's send someone out. We could just leave. Well, you can. You just might end up dead or taken by bandits or radiated or dying of dehydration. Yeah, there's a number of things, but you can leave if you want. Timmy should eat something. So Mary Jane is fine, but everyone else needs to eat. Do you know what? Let's just give them all some food. Jolly good. Right, I'm going to send Dolores with the suitcase. If I can find it. There we go. And a gun. Oh, bother. A gun. What else do I send her out with? Yeah, that would help, but I don't know if the gun is already loaded with bullets. I don't really know. The map, perhaps. I'm going to send her out with 4 things. Let's see if this works. Map and a gas mask. And let's hope that at least one of those things comes back. And that she brings back some useful stuff. She's got a lot of gear there. Plus we've got the med kit to heal her if she does get ill. So, yeah, we've got supplies for her. When she comes back, we'll see how she is. Right. Everyone is fine. The wasteland is full of surprises, like this man on the other side of our door knocking and claiming he's willing to offer a lot for decent ammunition. Shall we trade? Yes, here is some decent ammunition, my friend. Well, I assume it's decent. I don't know much about ammunition, but it looks shiny, so that must be good. So that's gone. So what did he give us in return? A radio! That's another radio. Right, good. Let's see if we can't keep our hands on this one. Okay, a working radio. So water is what people are needing now. That's fine. You would expect a nuclear explosion would be enough to quench any petty arguments. When the future is not looking too pretty and all you see is naked walls, not much is necessary for an explosion. Yeah, it happened. We started fighting like crazy. I know. Come on, Ted. Impose some sort of dad control and keep the kids in line. Now, see, the problem I'm going to get with this one is the resources, isn't it? Particularly the water. Food, they can go seemingly quite long without food, but it's the water that's the issue. So they don't need anything at the minute. No supplies required. There's one way to get our attention. It's definitely banging on our door. They're persistent. They've been at it for 5 minutes. Should we open it? I just have a terrible fear that if I do, it's going to be someone to nick the radio. I'm doing it. I'm going to say yes. Because on a few occasions last time, it's on previous playthroughs, it's been... oh, Dolores. It's been, Girl Scouts and things offering us stuff. We opened the hatch, but there was nobody there. Damn pranksters making jokes even after the apocalypse. Yay! Kids knocking and running. Jolly good. Dolores came back with the map and came back with the gas mask. Okay, that's not so bad. The gun has gone, I notice. Water, good. From Mr. Jenkins from down the road. Okay, he's making his moonshine. Band of kids. Brought us back some ammo. And a torch. That is useful. Okay, we lost that. We lost the briefcase. You always lose the briefcase, suitcase thing. Right, and Dolores has not eaten for a while yet because she's been out wandering around. So let's give her a bit of food. Okay, we're not going to go out tomorrow. We're able to receive another message from the government. The military is preparing a rescue mission. Yay, they're going to go there. Right, so let's go to the map. We're going to use our map to go to where the government have told us to go. I don't know who goes. I haven't chosen anyone to send. I assume we all go. I'm going to assume anyway. Let's have a look. Quick glance at the map gave us all the information we required. We left them a message in a bottle. What do we write the message with and leave it on? Maybe we tore a page out of the book, I don't know. Water for everyone except Dolores, who wants food. Okay, we're getting through the water and food quite quick. Right, we're going to have to send someone out because we're going to run out of supplies otherwise. So let's send that. Timmy got back to the shelter from his expedition and looked fine. What expedition, Timmy? What expedition is this? But it turned out he'd hurt his hand on a piece of rusty metal and the wound is infected. Doesn't look like it's healing up. We have to patch it. That makes sense. Are you an axe? What are you going to do? Chop his arm off? I'm kind of tempted to use that because I don't want Timmy to be ill and I don't want you to start lopping his limbs off. Yeah, we'll use the med kit on him, I think, rather than cutting him apart. It's a bit annoying. I didn't really want to use it for that, but if it keeps him alive, using our first aid supplies was the obvious choice for getting Timmy back in shape. Yep, he will recover. Timmy wants food. Dolores wants food and drink. Ted's fine. So Timmy wants food. Dolores wants food and drink. We'll give her that for now. It's about time we chose someone to scavenge the remains of our town. Yeah, Timmy. You're good. You're resourceful. Take an axe. Get out there. Go and see what's going on. Hopefully, it's nothing too troublesome anyway. Okay, so Timmy is off. Timmy's wandered off. We're sent away with an axe. Mary Jane is hungry. Okay, Ted is hungry. Okay, so Mary Jane and Ted have some food. Timmy, we're gonna need some food. There it goes again. Noises, weird noises all the time. Are they coming from the pipes, walls? Is it something behind the door? We don't know, and it's driving us insane. We should sit down and relax. Yes, relax with this incomplete checkers board. I can't think of anything more relaxing than that. Day 21 arrives. The checkers board is still intact. Having some fun made us forget about... What was it again? Right. I know it's only just come up and said they need water. I am going to wait until tomorrow to give them water. I'm going to leave it a day. We woke up to a dripping sound today and noticed there's something leaking from the pipes. The green liquid looked innocent enough. Even after I ate through the table and the chair and the floor. Patching up that pipe is probably a good idea. Right, a gas mask seems good for that. The Boy Scout book will probably... Now see, I always get confused. Does it mean there are instructions in the Boy Scout book? I don't know. Let's use the gas mask. Okay, so day 22 emerges. How's this going to pan out? Let's have a look. Problem solved. No leak, no mess. Back to normal. Good. Drink for everybody. Yeah, they can't last very long without drink. So when it says they need drink, we actually do have to give them drink. How about that lake we've been going to for the past few years? It would be so good to find ourselves there, far away from this. Yeah. I don't think you're going to be going to any lake soon, to be honest, Ted. The lakes are probably full of radiation anyway. Oh dear. Where is this orange stuff coming from? Let's go. See what day 23 brings. It's better to safe down here than dead up there. Yeah. Mary Jane is fatigued. And how are you all fatigued? Like, you've not been doing anything. Ted and Mary Jane haven't got off their chairs. Right, Timmy, we need to get some food and water, please, Timmy. When we opened the bunker this morning, to let in some fresh radioactive air, we noticed a small suitcase on the doorstep. There's no note and everything. The neighbourhood is empty. Should we take a look outside? Yes. Could be a trap, but it's worth it, I think, to see if we get some supplies. Let's hope it's something nice. And Timmy has returned. It's got loads of food and water in. That is splendid. The gift was... Oh, Timmy's brought that back. Oh, okay. The gift was booby-trapped. There's nothing inside besides some junk, and as soon as we opened the suitcase, it exploded. Is anyone hurt? I don't know. Is anyone hurt? We're afraid for Timmy, but he's back. There he is. He brought the axe back as well. Good job. Believe our expedition... so we've been followed. Okay. Went to the small store next to the barber's. So we've got 4 soup tins and 4 water. Oh, Timmy. And a med kit. Timmy, that was the best trip. That was the best trip. We can now stay underground for a bit. We don't have to go out for a little while. So Timmy needs to eat something. And Ted was hurt. Right, we'll heal you, Ted, because I don't want you dying down here. The note we found on our door today was a real surprise to us all. It's not signed, but it says, whoever wrote the note has been observing us for a while, believes we're the right kind of people. Okay, that's a bit suspicious. They instruct us to send a single unarmed representative to a meeting today at midnight to find out more. Should we send someone? Yeah, she looks sort of stern enough. She looks kind of cross. I wouldn't mess with her. I would not trifle with her, particularly with some of the look she's giving Ted. Okay, what happened from our little liaison at midnight? The meeting was organised by twin siblings, a brother and a sister, who took it upon themselves to scout the remains of the city, looking for trustworthy and decent people. They seemed honest about their intentions, and we're more than happy to meet them again. They said they know where to find us, and they're going to contact us if they need help. Oh, that's nice. And yeah, I think they were in it before, weren't they? Dolores has come back, getting something to drink for Mary Jane. So Mary Jane, drink. Timmy, Dolores, food. Ted, water. So Ted, water. Timmy, drink. Those two, food. Okay, we've got lots of that now. We're not certain about the situation on the surface. A trip could be risky, but we could use the supplies. Right, I'm going to leave it a couple of days before I go out. Being safe down here is much better than being pulverised out there, but that doesn't mean we don't want to go outside. Maybe we could take a walk soon. The neighbourhood is probably much more peaceful since the bombings. Yeah, because it's not there anymore. That's why it's more peaceful. Day 26 emerges. Everyone's looking a little bit dishevelled, except Timmy. Timmy's not looking dishevelled. He sort of looks alright. He looks a little bit depressed, but he's fine. We can take care of ourselves. Mary Jane keeps fainting. Timmy should eat something. Dolores is fine, and Ted is hungry. So Timmy and Ted, food. Dolores, water. Timmy and Ted, food. Dolores, some... it was Mary Jane with water, not Dolores, wasn't it? Mary Jane. Dolores is fine. We're certain about the situation on the surface. Yeah. I'm not going outside at the minute. Something's missing. Let's see. Fan hum, check. Strange noise in the pipes, check. Hellish yells outside, check. Oh, Dolores hasn't spoken for a while. That's it, and it's really strange. Talking to her would be a good idea. Yeah, why not? Have a little chat with Dolores. What could possibly go wrong? He says suspiciously. Why is that a thing? Talking to Dolores helped resolve some of her issues and doubts. She feels better now. Why wouldn't you do that? I don't know what bad could come of that unless she has an argument and leaves or something at one point. Mary Jane is fine. Timmy is fine. Dolores needs water. Okay, give you some water, Dolores. Enjoy it. Again, I'm not going out. I'm going to try and last to 30. Day 30 before I go out again. It's the army again. We thought they were near, but it seems something kept them away. Guess they're not leaving just yet. Their broadcast concluded with a request for assistance. They want us to take a few canisters of gas to the nearest bus stop. Apparently they need it for their transport. It's not something we can do quickly, so we need a gas mask to stay safe. There is no need to get sick right before we get rescued. If they're going to they want us to go to drop gas canisters off to a bus stop, can't we just be there when they pick up the gas canisters and take them away? Fine. Gas mask. I don't know who's going out. Presumably one of us goes out and does it. We'll see what it says. All set, the canisters are in place and we're safely back home. Well, if you can call it that. Well, it's sort of your home. And hopefully not for too long. We will see what the next few days bring. Yeah, let's hope. Mary Jane didn't cause any trouble and none went past. None dared cross her path. Timmy needs a drink. And Ted needs a drink. So Timmy and Ted with drink. Again, I'm not going out until day 30, I don't think. We decided to have some fun and play a game. Yep, they spent all the time picking the game to play. And I think, if I remember rightly, the gag was that they played I Spy and they couldn't get past W for walls. I think that was it. Oh no, we decided to act out scenes from my favourite movies to amuse ourselves, at least for a moment. For some reason, every time we picked a new scene, we ended up with one from a Humphrey Bogart film. Ah, well, at least it passed some time. Mary Jane wants water. Okay, so it's just Mary Jane with a water request. There you go. Have some water. Again, not going out. What was that? Did the radio static stop for a moment? Let's try tuning in on that signal. Go for it. Nothing, nothing, and nothing. We could hear nothing but the annoying static. Better luck next time. Mary Jane didn't cause any trouble today. Okay, good. Timmy's fine. Dolores wants water. Okay, Dolores, have some water. Please enjoy it. Okay, day 30. We're going to send someone out now. Not right now, but tomorrow when they've prepped. We never thought we'd live to see a dancing cockroach. We still haven't, but we saw one that was nearly as big as a cat. Good news is they're probably scared off any rats in the area. The bad news is they are huge and will probably attack us when they get a chance. Again, are we deploying the Boy Scout handbook, rolling it up and smacking it against the insect wildlife? Not sure how much more beatings that book can take. That book is the most useful item in this whole game, apart from the sort of consumables, but in terms of reuse, it's that. Just a bullet this time. That is, if a bullet was a huge hairy had 8 legs and a glowing head. Hopefully we won't have to deal with them again. Well, we put them in their place with the Boy Scout handbook. So Timmy wants water. Timmy and Ted want water. Dolores wants food. Timmy and Ted want water. Dolores wants food. Good. That's that done. Enough sitting around. It's time to visit the surface. I don't know. I get the impression that she's probably not very good at scavenging. But should we send her out? We'll send her out with the axe. She's not done anything yet. So off you trot. Go and find something. Hopefully useful. Timmy's looking up. He looks a bit tired as well. Is this orange stuff supposed to be the soup, by the way they're dribbling down their clothes? Mary Jane went outside. Yep. Timmy should eat something. Timmy has rested. So Timmy and Ted want food. They're quite in sync, Timmy and Ted, aren't they? You maniacs, you blew it up. Ah, damn you. Damn you all to hell. That's something we should have told our neighbours when they blew up their barbecue last spring. They were good times, even if they wasted a perfectly good barbecue. What a charming drawing there. Okay. Skip past that then. That's nothing for us to choose to do. Let's see what happens in day 33. Fond memories are one thing, but we need to be ready for the harsh reality that's awaiting us. Yeah. Right. Dolores will not last long without water. She didn't want it last time. I'm going to skip past it this time. We're closed off in a tiny shelter and our supplies are very limited. If we want to survive, it's time for desperate measures. We know there's a group of elderly people hiding in the ruins. Again, you're testing my moral sensibilities here, game. I don't want to go and rob a load of old people. But in this particular... Do you know what? Yeah, why not? All my lot are young. Well, I don't know how young Ted and Dolores are, but I've got kids. They're old. That's it. Let's go and get them. I'm not going to take all of their stuff, am I? I'm not going to take all of the food and water. I think, did I come back with some water? A med kit. Oh, splendid. We went, got all we needed and came back. We're sure that group will do just fine, most probably. Yeah. That's fine. We didn't take any water or food off them. Okay, they all need water. Splendid. That sort of resets the counter on the water. It's difficult to keep our spirits up in this situation. We do hope the whole mess will be over soon, or else we might end up in a place much worse than this cosy shelter. Yeah. There's a few worse places. Oh, that's a bit worrying. I didn't notice that on the wall. A bloody handprint has appeared. Whose is that? Ted got injured by the bomb, didn't he? The bombed suitcase thing outside the bunker. Maybe that's Ted's blood-stained handprint on the wall. How lovely. Thanks for that, Ted. Everyone is okay. Let's not give any supplies out. Yep, how about that lake? Splendid. But you're not going to go to a lake. You've pondered about the lake before, I think. Day 36 dawns, and what does it bring? It brings nothing much going on. We're not going to give any supplies out. Good news, everyone. The government just announced they'll be dropping crates filled with supplies. Hurrah! Finally, they're useful for something. Yeah, they haven't done anything else. Head out to get those crates as soon as possible. Let's use the gas mask. Again, hopefully it'll come back in time. Oh, and Mary Jane has come back. As far as I can tell, she's bought food and water, definitely. I don't know what else she's bought. She's bought the axe back, which is a good sign. Ah, but that has been damaged. We went to get the supplies and our gas mask got a bit damaged. Note taken, don't stand under a supply drop crate when it's falling out of the sky. The airdrop crate we found wasn't exactly huge, but contained a few supplies. We were especially happy to find water bottles and food cans. For a minute we thought it was canned meat, but we found out it was tomato soup. Our theory is this whole country used to run on tomatoes and no one suspected a thing. Yeah, it does seem a bit that way, doesn't it? 2 water, 2 food, very nice. The axe has come back and we have been followed by strangers. So does that mean now there's some sort of raider camp above our head? During... what did that say? During expedition, we stumbled across a half-ruined wall with some half-burnt painting on it. Quickly realised we found the ruins of our local museum. Okay. Normally would never enter an establishment like that without a ticket, but desperate times call for desperate measures. Yeah, we jumped over the turnstile. Museum canteen. Ah, found some more water and some more food. Oh, good. Well, I know. Why don't we give everyone a bit of everything? Just to make sure they're all good. There we go. Everyone has a bit of everything. The army started broadcasting again. They are requesting a representative from all survivor groups to meet them at a specified location nearby. Seems they wish to question people before they evacuate us from the area. Stop questioning them and just get us out. We're not sure if it's good or bad. We should send someone though. It's still our best chance. Well, let's send Dolores. She looks stern, a little bit scary. She can probably put them in their place. I hope it went well, Dolores. Did it go well? We made it to the meeting. The serious-looking soldier asked us a few questions, made notes, and told us they would get back to us. Can you hurry up and get back to us? We can only hope we made a good impression. Too bad our Sunday best didn't make it through the explosion. Dolores is back. Mary Jane is hungry. You just had some food. So Mary Jane and Dolores need to eat. Okay. We can do that. When we look closely at our map, we notice someone had written a set of mysterious directions in one of the corners. Will it lead to some kind of treasure? It might be worth sending someone to find out. Timmy, you're the little Boy Scout. You go and find out where our mysterious map goes. You can read the map. Okay. Don't know what it entailed, but right. More food. The map directions weren't too hard to follow. We found our way to one of our neighbours' backyards and dug into one of the trees. We discovered 2 food cans. Burying food in the ground under a tree. Yeah. That's what I'd do. We were so afraid for Timmy, but he's back. We think someone followed us. And Mary Jane's hungry. Timmy's hungry. So the kids are hungry. Off you pop. Have them. We're almost certain there are bandits around. Running into them would be a big mistake. For now, we're all right. We've got a bit of food, so we're gonna stay under the ground. We're not gonna pop our heads out, as in exploring. We might pop our heads out for little situational things. Yep, it's better to be safe down here than dead up there. Quite. Mary Jane needs food and water, so everyone needs. Oh no, Timmy doesn't need water. So food and water for Mary Jane. Water for these two. Water for the parents. We've heard some commotion above and we're pretty sure it's a band of raiders. Venturing outside might be quite dangerous. Yep, let's not go outside. It's so easy to escalate silly arguments and close quarters doesn't help. Yep, again, they've started arguing. Stop arguing, you lot. Though it is quite refreshing to see all 4 of them in the same place. Again, the little drawings appearing on the walls. Clearly going mad. Water for Timmy. Yep, go on. Again, I'm not going outside if there's raiders above me. We have plenty of distant relatives, but none of them... Oh, this is this weird Auntie Ada picture thing again. Yeah, let's look in here and see if we can find a picture of our aunt tucked into the Boy Scout handbook for some obscure reason. I don't know what it does. I don't know what advantage it brings, but let's have a look. The photo we were looking for was stuck between the pages of the Scout handbook. What a lucky coincidence. It's a bit blurry, but it's still a wonderful surprise. What is that? I don't know what that does. I wonder if you don't have it, it makes them sad or makes them, like, edges them toward insanity or something. I don't quite know what the point of that is. Everyone is fine, so we don't need any resources. Good. Yeah, I'm still not going into bandit land. A group of doctors knocked on our door today, requesting some supplies that would be helpful in refilling their first aid kits. We didn't doubt they were a real deal for a second. They did have lab coats and everything. Shall we help them? Do you know what? I've got a big bell jar of water there. I can spare 1 bottle. I can spare that bottle on the shelf. That's fine. Maybe they'll give me something nice for it. Or hopefully they could come back and give me some medical supplies or something. A bottle of relatively clean water is the closest we will ever get to hydrogen peroxide. I don't really know what that is, but it sounds fine. We should get Mary Jane something to drink. Dolores needs eat and drink. And Ted needs water. So Dolores needs both. Ted and Mary Jane need water. There we go. Judging by the sound of gunfire and screams, it seems like a band of thugs has taken control of the area. Okay, well, let's stay indoors. Our patience is wearing thin. We thought it would be a good idea to take a quick look outside to see if there's any trouble in the area. As we were about to step out, a pair of animal eyes flashed in the darkness and their owner started growling in a most terrifying way. We only had moments to decide what to do. Let's use a torch. Let's shine a torch on it. Maybe it will help us identify what it is. Or, at least, it might scare it away. That would be good if it could scare it away. Well, the torch has survived, so we didn't get attacked by the look of it. We decided to check what's coming for us with our flashlight. Guess what? It was a dog. Aww, the poor thing seemed tired, so we let it stay with us for the night. Next morning we opened the door to let it out. It still hasn't returned. Hopefully it will come back later. Oh, let's hope. Let's hope it comes back. That'd be nice. Mary Jane isn't worried. Timmy needs food and water. Timmy needs food and water, and Ted needs food. Okay. Water's running out a little bit. Yep, so there's still some raiders above our heads. Someone is at the door. We can't hear what they're saying, but they bang on it like crazy. Maybe it's good news. Maybe it's bad news. Should we open the door? If there's bandits above our heads, I'm partly tempted to not open the door, but a bit of me says it could be the twins again. Yeah, I'm going to open it. I'm hoping it's something good and that they're not going to kill us, rob us, mug it. I see. I see. My trustworthy nature has proven to be somewhat misplaced there. I think we've just been fleeced of literally everything. Everything we had. We opened the door expecting friendly faces. Instead we were beaten, tied up and forced to watch a band of raiders plunder our home. If there was ever a time we thought of our shelter as home, it was right then. All of our supplies were plundered, nothing left behind, save for a few damaged items. So they took 7 soup, all the water, the padlock, the board, the multi-use book, radio, bullets, torch, map, medkit, and the axe. Well, I think that might be it for this then. I think we might be doomed. Time to ration supplies. We haven't got any. Well, yeah, let's send someone out. You're all going to die. We heard some suspicious sounds coming from behind our door. When we peeked out in the morning, we saw a leather suitcase. Well, yeah, why not? It can't go any worse, can it? It can't go any worse than having all the stuff in it. Oh, a whole bottle of water. Keep you alive for a bit. Yeah, the suitcase had a bottle of water in. Okay, so water for Ted, Dolores, and Mary Jane. Ted, Dolores, and Mary Jane. I think we're going to lose a lot of people. I can't send her with anything because we haven't got anything. I thought I could take her out with a broken gas mask. Don't know how good that'd be. Oh, no, I was doing so well. Oh, well. There we go. I should maybe negative Ted's spirit should have come through there, and he could have tried to influence my decision. I just thought it might be those kids banging on the door. Yeah, I thought they might have something good. Oh well. Right, Timmy can't go long without water. Timmy, this is the last of the water. Enjoy it. Keeping you alive. Sure, times are hard and there isn't much need to shave anymore, but beards are still not welcome in this house. Oh! I wanted to see Ted without his beard. Damn it. Okay, day 48. Day 48 emerges. No axe, no shave. Maybe another time. Mary Jane is hungry. Yeah, well. Tough. Barking at our doorstep could mean one thing. Our dog friend is back. Oh, my poor dog friend is starving. And so are we. Could we eat the dog? Is that a thing? I mean, we could whack it with that gun. I mean, the gun isn't, it's not irreparably broken. You could still hit something with it. Dog meat, that's fine. The last thing we're going to do is feed strays. We barely have enough to keep ourselves alive. Well, that's very optimistic, Ted. There's nothing unless you're going to start licking the walls. None of us are happy about it, but that's how it is. Yeah, I can't give you anything. We woke up to the sound of banging on our door. Someone has been at it. Let us know tomorrow, in a manner of speaking. That might be true. Shall we open the door? Well, it can't do any harm now, can it? What are you going to do? Take the broken gas mask. What? Really? We're glad to see Dolores come back from the safety of the wasteland. It might sound paranoid, but we think someone followed us. A few days before the blast, Timmy got into a fight with a kid named Ethan and beat him with a stick. We were supposed to visit Ethan's parents and talk about the incident, but we were a bit busy back then. Well, now we have all the time in the world, and although it looked like our friends weren't home, we still decided to pay them a visit. We were invited after all. Oh, this is Dolores' trip. I'm not that bothered. Yep, okay, got some soup. Yep, behind the kitchen, some water. They got a suitcase. Good. Yep. Who are these guys? We've waited a long time for this moment. Words can't express how we felt when we saw those soldiers enter our humble shelter. We're safe, finally safe. What will tomorrow bring? We don't know, but it's sure going to be better than this. We survived for 50 days. Is that it? Yes! I survived! It is possible. Oh my goodness. Wow. So that was 50 days. Was my No Man playthrough? It was like 57 days or something like that. I can't remember now. But I think it was longer than that and I didn't get rescued. I suppose this was on easy mode. Maybe easy mode enhances the opportunity of you being rescued. Oh my goodness. Well, that's tremendous news. Yeah, so it is winnable. It is a thing. It's not just a survive as long as you can game. There is an end. I don't know quite how the end is determined, But yeah, good. 50 days. Maybe easy mode has a 50-day limit on it. I thought it was all going to be over when those raiders nicked all my stuff. I thought that was it. I thought that was the end. No food, no water, no anything. I thought the end was nigh for them all. But yeah, we managed to survive. Oh, good. Well, there we go. So proof that it can be done. Maybe another time I will come back and give it another go on one of the harder modes. Let's just very quickly check. What does hard mode? What's hard? So you don't get anything in your shelter. There's nothing in your suitcase. Oh my goodness. Right, so hard mode, you go straight in. You still have 60 seconds. There's nothing in your shelter. There's nothing in your suitcase. Everyone's ill. Your equipment breaks all the time. There's loads of people knocking at your door, and stuff breaks. All stuff happens every time. Yeah. I might not do that now. I might. That might be for another time, I think. But yeah. So 60 seconds. It's good. It's good. Fun. A fun little indie game. I think it won various awards and things in 2015. I think. But yeah, it's very enjoyable if you can pick it up. It's well worth it. I think it passes the time quite nicely. As I've said before, there are references. I'm sure there are many references I've not got. I'm sure there's things that I've not picked up on. But yes, also, as we've seen, it is achievable. You can actually win the game. So you can complete it. Ted is safe. Ted has survived. I wonder what the next part of Ted's story is. I guess we'll never know. But for now, that's it. 60 seconds is done. Good. Right, we can move on to other things. But for now, thank you very much for joining me in the Geek Cupboard, and I will see you next time.